ਬੰਠਨ ਕੇ ਮੁਟਿਆਰਾਂ ਆਈਆਂ ਪਟੋਲਾ ਬਣ ਕੇ, ਕੰਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਿੱਪਲ ਪੱਤੀਆਂ ਬਾਹੀ ਚੂੜਾ ਖਨ ਕੇ। ਬੰਠਨ ਕੇ ਮੁਟਿਆਰਾਂ ਆਈਆਂ ਪਟੋਲਾ ਬਣ ਕੇ, ਕੰਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਿੱਪਲ ਪੱਤੀਆਂ ਬਾਹੀ ਚੂੜਾ ਖਨ ਕੇ। ਮੇਰੇ ਸੋਹਣਿਆ ਸੋਹਣਿਆ ਵੇ ਵੇ ਮਾਈ ਮੇਰਾ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਦਿਲ ਲੱਗਣਾ। ਮੇਰੇ ਸੋਹਣਿਆ ਸੋਹਣਿਆ ਵੇ ਵੇ ਮਾਈ ਮੇਰਾ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਦਿਲ ਲੱਗਣਾ।
जावी छोड़ के ना तेरे नाल रहना वे, तू श्रृंगार मेरा तू है माई गहना वे। हाय तोरी है वैरी जिन्ना तू मेरा ओनी मैं तेरी।
मेरे सोहणिया सोहणिया वे वे माई मेरा किथे नहीं ओ दिल लगना। मेरे सोहणिया सोहणिया वे वे माई मेरा किथे नहीं ओ दिल लगना।
तेरा रास्ता वे नंगे पैर तुरना वे, तू है नाल मेरे ता मैं क्यों है डरना वे। तेरा रास्ता वे नंगे पैर तुरना वे, तू है नाल मेरे ता मैं क्यों है डरना वे। हाय दोनों ने रोना दोनों ने हंसना सबनू वे दसना।
मेरे सोहणिया सोहणिया वे वे माई मेरा किथे नहीं ओ दिल लगना। मेरे सोहणिया सोहणिया वे वे माई मेरा किथे नहीं ओ दिल लगना। वे माई मेरा किथे नहीं ओ दिल।
क्या कहूँ आँखों ने मेरी सब कह दिया, एक तू ही जीने का मतलब कह दिया। ओ क्या कहूँ आँखों ने मेरी सब कह दिया, एक तू ही जीने का मतलब कह दिया। अब सांसें चले ना चले क्या फिकर, तू चले साथ तो खूबसूरत सफर। तेरी राहों में मेरा जहां के रंग लग गया इश्क दा, के रंग लग गया इश्क दा। मैं तेरा होया इस तरह के रंग लग गया इश्क दा। बिन आधा सा हुआ अधूरा कोई वादा सा हुआ। कि तेरे बिन आधा सा हुआ अधूरा कोई वादा सा हुआ। जो पहले कुछ कम था दीवाना मैं आज ज्यादा हुआ। रहने को मिल गया तेरे दिल का शहर, है यहाँ धूप भी जैसे ठंडी लहर। वक्त ऐसे हुआ मेहरबान के रंग लग गया इश्क दा।
चिट्टा कुक्कड़ बने रे ते, चिट्टा कुक्कड़ बने रे ते, काशनी दुपट्टे वाली मुंडा सदके तेरे ते, काशनी दुपट्टे वाली मुंडा सदके तेरे ते। कुंडा लग गया थाली नू, कुंडा लग गया थाली नू, हत्था उत्ते मेहंदी लग गई एक किस्मत वाली नू, हत्था उत्ते मेहंदी लग गई एक किस्मत वाली नू। बागे विच आया करो, बागे विच आया करो, जदों असी सो जाइए तुसी मक्खियां उड़ाया करो, जदों असी सो जाइए तुसी मक्खियां उड़ाया करो, तुसी रोज नहाया करो, तुसी रोज नहाया करो, मक्खियां तो डरदे हो गुड़ थोड़ा खाया करो, मक्खियां तो डरदे हो गुड़ थोड़ा।
Alright, we're going to begin. Assalamu alaikum everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? Woo-hoo! Thank you all for being here. For those driving all the way from SAC and who came from far and wide, thank you to everyone who is here. So first off, just to introduce myself, my name is Ramisha. I am honored to be here as Maria's childhood friend as well as bridesmaid. We are gathered here today to celebrate something truly glorious, something so rare and wonderful that it simply must be celebrated. I am, of course, talking about Trisha's Donuts in the bag. Okay, but really, all jokes aside, thank you to each and every one of you for joining us today on such a momentous occasion, the wedding reception of Bilal Kidwai and Maria Tariq. I'm definitely not going to get into a long speech about Maria and Bilal, and it's definitely not because I procrastinated and wrote this intro an hour ago, but because surely you will hear many words of love and devotion about them throughout the evening. The amount of family and friends gathered here today from far and wide truly reflects what beautiful people Maria, Bilal, and their families are, as well as how cherished they are by their communities and loved ones. I am here, however, to help officially welcome our guests of honor. So, let us please start by welcoming the groom's family. We first have the groom's sister and brother-in-law, Sabine and Zishan.
Louisiana shit. Murder on the beat. Something gotta cut up to you. Yeah. Everybody get your motherfucking roll on. I don't show you, she doesn't want no slow song. Had a man last year, life goes on.
May I please have your attention now as we welcome the groom himself, Bilal Kidwai, accompanied by his lovely parents, Asif and Saira Kidwai. May I please have your attention now as we welcome the groom himself, Bilal Kidwai, accompanied by his lovely parents, Asif and Saira Kidwai.
ना सीखा कभी जीना जीना कैसे जीना ना सीखा जीना तेरे बिना हमदम
Let us please give a warm welcome to the bride's family. We first have the siblings of the bride, Hadia and Ibrahim Tarek.
नैना तेरे कजरारे हैं नैनों पे हम अनजाने ही तेरे नैनों ने वादे किए कई सारे हैं सांसों के लिए मथम चले तो से कहे
Ladies and gentlemen, can we all please stand to welcome the bride, Maria Tariq, accompanied by her parents, Muhammad and Iram Tariq.
Assalamualaikum everyone. Assalamualaikum. Welcome everyone. Please find your seats. Due to COVID, we kindly request that the seat that you're sitting in now should remain the seat for the rest of the night. Just due to COVID, we want to prevent any confusion, make sure everything runs smoothly. So please take a look at your neighbors. These will be your neighbors for the rest of the night, whether you like it or not. So really appreciate your cooperation and your understanding. So without further ado, I'm Zishan. I'm Bilal's brother-in-law. Thank you. More specifically, I'm Bilal's older sister Sabine's husband. And so, in terms of family, I'm kind of like his older brother. But in terms of relationship, I'm kind of forced to be his friend, which is why I'm here. But I'm incredibly happy that you asked me to MC tonight. I'm very honored to MC for Maria and Bilal. And the best part is that Maria signed off on it. So there's no better way to end a year and to start a new year than by celebrating these two lovebirds. And I apologize if you guys catch me looking at my phone. I'm not reading off any notes. I'm just looking at Bilal's Instagram until I find a picture that I like. It's a good thing I have all night. So we'll go ahead and start with the Quran recitation. I'll first invite Ibrahim Tariq, Mario's little brother, to the stage.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ومن آياته أن خلقكم من تراب ثم إذا أنتم بشر تنتشرون ومن آياته أن خلق لكم من أنفسكم أزواجا لتسكنوا إليها وجعل بينكم مودة ورحمة إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يتفكرون ومن آياته خلق السماوات والأرض واختلاف ألسنتكم والوانكم إن في ذلك لآيات للعالمين ومن آياته منامكم بالليل والنهار وابتغاؤكم من فضله إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يسمعون ومن آياته يريكم البرق خوفا وطمعا وينزل من السماء ماء فيحيي به الأرض بعد موتها إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يعقلون ومن آياته أن تقوم السماء والأرض بأمره ثم إذا دعاكم دعوة من الأرض إذا أنتم تخرجون وله من في السماوات والأرض كل له قانتون وهو الذي يبدأ الخلق ثم يعيده وهو أهون عليه وله المثل الأعلى في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم صدق الله العظيم.
MashaAllah. Thank you, Ibrahim. Next, I'd like to bring up to the stage Brother Hassan.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. الحمد لله الذي لم يزل ولا يزال حيا قيوما عالما قديرا مدبرا سميعا بصيرا شكورا واشهد ان لا اله الا الله وحده لا شريك له واشهد ان سيدنا وحبيبنا وشفيعنا محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وعلى اله واصحابه وأتباعه وسلم تسليما كثيرا كثيرا. أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لقد كان لكم في رسول الله أسوة حسنة لمن كان يرجو الله واليوم الآخر وذكر الله كثيرا. وقال تعالى: إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. درود شريف بالله. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما تحب وترضى عدد ما تحب وترضى. اللهم احشرنا في زمرته واستعملنا بسنته وتوفنا على ملته واجعلنا من حزبه صلى الله عليه وسلم. Inshallah. Inshallah. First and foremost, on behalf of Bilal and Maria, I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome and thank all of you for being here tonight. Jazakumullah khairan fa ahsanul jaza. I'd also like to congratulate you, because if you're here, it means you were successfully able to complete the online application to be at this reception today. Alhamdulillah. But really, I want to congratulate you for being a witness, inshallah, for true love, for true prophetic love, inshallah. True love does not hate, does not hurt, does not easily get angered, is not impatient, and true love does not dishonor. True love protects, true love perseveres, perpetually perseveres. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless you with a lifetime of prophetic and true love. Please say Ameen. One of the things that I've come to realize in recent days is that for anyone who is seeking paradise, anyone who is truly seeking paradise, Allah has put doors of paradise everywhere. Everywhere. There's paradise in your mother, with your father, within your families, your friends, communities. Anyone seeking paradise can truly find it, because there are doors to paradise everywhere. And we know that you don't have to go beyond each other. There's paradise in your spouse. The Prophet ﷺ, he said that any wife whose husband departs this world while he is happy with her, that is her Jannah. So do your best to protect his heart. And the Prophet ﷺ said, the best amongst you is the one who has the best of character and who is the best of his family. There was a couple, and they were together for almost 30 years. One day, the wife says to her husband, how lucky you and I are. We're both going to paradise. So the husband says, how can you say that? Sharam karo, don't say that. No one can guarantee that. He says, no, I know for sure both of us are going to paradise. So he asked, how can you say that with such certainty? Even the prophets were not sure of this. So she says, I'm going to paradise because Allah gave me such a difficult husband like you, and I will be rewarded for my patience. And she says, as for you, Allah gave you such a wonderful wife, and you will be grateful, and you will get paradise for your gratefulness. So this is a relationship, patience and gratitude. And we pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that you find Jannah within each other. This relationship is that relationship of comfort, of protection, of peace. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always bless you. And let this be a nikah, a blessing not only for you, but for both families, you know, for the communities, for us, for all your cousins, alhamdulillah. And we truly pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you know, shows you the best of this world and the best of the akhirah. Forgive me, Maria, you're in law, right? And you are in accounting. Kind of. Okay. All right. So professionally, that's great. Professionally, that's great. In a relationship, you never want to corner each other. And you don't want to count everything either. Right? So, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make this a blessed nikah, a blessed relationship, and make this a true source of barakah and blessing for both families. Jazakumullah khair. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you.
Thank you, Hassan Bhai. So as we wait for dinner, I want to share a small story about Bilal. So pretty shortly after Sabine and I got married, about 2.5 to 3 years ago, Bilal calls Sabine early in the morning, maybe 6 a.m., 7 a.m. on a Saturday, because we're not doing anything better than sleeping. And it freaks us both out because it's so early. And if any of you know Sabine, she's the type to say, oh my God, and then not tell you anything. And it just leaves you guessing about what the heck is happening. So she's on the phone hyperventilating. I'm worried. And I'm reaching for my glasses to make sure I can hear better. And he says on the phone, Sabine, what do I do? And at this point, I'm halfway out of bed. I'm like, we have to go to California where something's going on. I have to do an emergency flight or something. And I listen closely and he says, I double booked to hang out with my friends. Who do I cancel on? And then Sabine and I both pause and she says, Bilal, not my problem. And I'm standing there and she goes right back to sleep. Like nothing happened. Right back to sleep. I'm standing there at the edge of the bed, completely dumbfounded. She's sleeping. And I realized, you know, she's used to this. This probably happens a lot. And it happened a lot. He called again later about which parent's car he should drive to work, what color socks he should buy. But then he also called and made sure to check up on Sabine and I, living in a different state, and make sure that we were doing okay away from our family. He would also call and FaceTime our cat, Luna. And that's the kind of person Bilal is. He is the type that wants to include you in his life, and you will be included in his. That's the kind of love that Bilal has. And so I reached out to Bilal's friends recently and asked them to compile a few nice words to say about Bilal now that he's here on his big day. And I actually texted them this morning and they had so many different things to say. I couldn't even read them all. So I'm just going to read them now without filtering or anything. So Bilal apparently he'll hate on someone's style or something that they do, but then end up adopting it about 6 months later. One particular example was mentioned no-show socks, which I think you're wearing right now. He's also apparently very obsessed with fruit. He once paid $4 to get 2 strawberries added to his butterfly-shaped sprinkled pancakes for brunch. Before posting anything on Instagram, he has to send his picture or caption to at least 5 different people to get validation. For 2 months straight, anytime he wanted to hang out, he would bring his camera and say that he was going to make a dope video. And he was going to become a videographer. And apparently there's a name of the company that he had thought of too. B-Kids Vids. Rolls off the tongue. I like it. B-Kids Vids. Apparently you can't do any basic things like boil water or laundry, change light bulbs, or spare tire, etc. He joined a pyramid scheme in high school. Something about energy drinks. And then he joined one again in community college. That's all I have, Bilal. Such nice words from your friends. So now I'll invite the family of Bilal and Maria, immediate family, please, for the ring ceremony. Please come to the stage.
मेरे दिल दे अंदर उठन छल्ला इश्क दिया मैं तो हर पल करना चाहवा गल्ला इश्क दिया पलका दे हेठा मेरा यार है बसदा क्यों इंज लगदा है मैनू वेख के हसदा हर वेले ओदा इंतजार है रब जे हसोना मेरा यार रब जे हसोना मेरा यार रब जे हसोना मेरा यार रब जे हसोना मेरा यार
All right, everyone. Now I'm going to announce for the speeches. If anyone can please settle down. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So first I'd like to invite up to the stage Hiba for kicking off the bride's speeches.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I hope you remember me. Let's all give a huge round of applause for this absolutely stunning couple on the stage. Mashallah. So my name is Hiba. I am one of Maria's dearest friends. Despite both of us being fat girls, we didn't officially become really great friends until our time at Berkeley together. People oftentimes with harmless intentions, of course, will always ask me, so like, you didn't meet anyone in college? And as much as I always rolled my eyes at that question, that's not exactly the truth, because I met one of my best friends, Maria. And for our friendship, I am eternally grateful. Sisterhood is a uniquely special and precious bond. And Maria is the embodiment of what I believe to be the most admirable quality in a person: gentleness. She is beyond selfless and immensely caring. I don't know how many of you guys know this, but 2 days ago, literally the day of her mehndi, like 30 minutes before her entrance began, she sat me and Anusha down, she put eyeliner on us, put on fake lashes, and just made us look like absolute queens, despite the fact that she's the bride and it was her special day. That's just the type of person that she is. She wanted to ensure all her bridesmaids not only looked, but most importantly, felt their best. She consistently goes above and beyond for those in her life. She is the epitome of class, grace, intelligence, sophistication, and warmth. I am so incredibly happy that you found the love of your life, mashallah. She's gonna make a lot of fun of me for saying this next part, but I'm saying it anyway. Our wise philosopher, Taylor Swift, said, "I once believed love to be burning red, but it's golden. And when I look at the both of you, I know that to be true. For what is love if not calmness and familiarity?" I wish you and Bilal a lifetime of happiness, a forgiving and compassionate bond, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you both for years to come. Ameen.
Thank you, Nimra. Or Hiba, sorry, I'm so sorry. Next, I'd like to invite Nimra.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful night. My name is Nimra Sayed, and I'm also one of Maria's childhood friends. We made it through Alarcum, Friday night dars, family camping trips, graduations, and now I'm celebrating Maria's wedding. It's surreal. She looks like a dream. Oops. So my friendship with Maria actually spans about 2 decades. And if you look at that table right over there, most of it makes up of people who've been friends with Maria for a decade or more. The longevity of these friendships is a testament to who Maria is and what her character is like. Her magnetic energy draws people in, and her love is what keeps them there. She celebrates her friends' wins like their own, and she provides a shoulder for every loss. She tries to make everyone around her feel beautiful and comfortable in their own skin. And most of all, she goes out of her way to make everyone around her feel loved and appreciated. But I do have to give credit where it's due. And that's all. I want to thank both Aramanti and Tariq Uncle for raising such a beautiful, strong, and amazing human being. Maria has brought so much happiness and laughter into my life, especially during times I really needed it. I remember the first few months of the pandemic. They were so scary and so lonely and so uncertain, but I could count on both Hadia and Maria to make me laugh until my cheeks hurt. And it brought glimmers of normalcy that I didn't have for a really long time, and I will be forever grateful. Maria, you are a ray of sunshine in my life, and I'm forever grateful to call you a friend and sister, and I'm excited to see what the next 2 decades bring. And Bilal, while I haven't had the opportunity to get to know you very well, what I know about you is what I know from Maria, and getting to learn about someone through the eyes of the person who loves them is so special. You are the most supportive partner to Maria, and watching you two together has shown me that Allah has made you for one another. May Allah bless your marriage with love. May you both continue to level up each other's dance moves. And may you always be the coolness of each other's eyes. I love you so much, and I wish you the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Nimra. Next, I'd like to invite Maria's twin, Hadia.
Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Hadia, like Zishan said, and I'm here speaking on behalf of my parents and my brother Ibrahim. So for those of you who don't know, I am Maria's twin sister. So being a twin is the only thing that me and Maria have ever known, and so when we were younger, a lot of people would come and ask us what that felt like, and I would just say, I don't know, it just feels like having a sister, but from day one, I guess. But over the years, as me and Maria came into our own, we developed our own personalities and we went our separate ways for college. We realized just how special of a bond we had. So now, if you ask me what it's like to have a twin, or what it's like to be Maria's twin specifically, I would tell you that it's like knowing that someone is always going to be there for you no matter what. Maria is the type of person who will sacrifice anything and everything for the people that she loves. And even though we're the same age, anyone in my family can tell you that she's got the older sister syndrome. She takes care of everyone and everything all the time, and she does it so effortlessly, you wouldn't believe it. From filling out our family's ballots during election season every year, to writing and proofreading everyone's essays in college and beyond. I can always turn to her for my English classes. To even getting her friends out of parking tickets, she's your girl to go to. She really can do it all. And Bilal, I'm sure you've come to learn all these amazing qualities about her over the years. And I honestly believe that she could not have found someone more suited for her than you. And I'm so excited to have you as part of our family and to keep our dad dancing at Mendy's for many years to come. You did that. I was very impressed. Bilal, you've become like a brother to me over the years, and now I can't wait for you to officially have that title. I love you both so much. Congratulations.
Thank you, Hadia. Next, let's jump to the groom's side, and I'd first like to invite Horace up to the stage.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Haris and I am one of Bilal's childhood friends. When Bilal asked me to make a speech, I tried to reminisce back to where our friendship started, and it's so long ago that I don't remember where it exactly started, but two things really came to mind. One was one of his traits, which was whenever we'd have a group hangout, he would always volunteer someone else's house without even consulting them. And it got to a point where we'd call it pulling a Bilal. And now, with him and Maria now getting a new spot in Oakland, I'm gonna pull a Bilal and just invite all of us over there all the time. The second thing that comes to mind is one story, which was Bilal's 13th birthday. If you know that date also is an anniversary of Michael Jackson's death. And so on his 13th birthday, Michael Jackson passed away. And I remember getting to Bilal's house, and he was pretty down, and Sabine, being the good sister that she is, she was comforting him, and he was pretty down, saying, oh, everyone's really sad about Michael Jackson's death, they're not gonna have a fun time. And I thought, oh wow, he's really concerned about his friends. But then came the reality, which was him thinking, oh, no one's gonna pay attention or think about me on my birthday, it's gonna be about Michael Jackson. So even though Bilal may everyone may think that he hates the attention, he secretly loves it, and he's loved it since he was a kid. Even if the King of Pop dies, it's still about him. But in all seriousness, Bilal is one of the best friends I could have ever asked for, and he's one of the best people I've ever met. I've gone to know him throughout the years. I've gone to grow through high school, through our DBC days, and then in college. We didn't go to the same college, but I remember during our breaks, I would meet up with him, and I remember when he first told me about Maria, and there was just something about him that changed. His demeanor, you could hear the passion, the care, and the love that he has for someone, and especially for Maria, you could see that when he just spoke about her, and it's just amazing to be, you may not even have met the person, but you can see how much they care about them just through how they speak about that person. And one other thing about Bilal is that if you were to look like at his groomsmen table and you go around that table and ask if Bilal is either one of their closest friends or their best friend, all of them will most likely say yes. And that's because the relationship Bilal has with these people is not just surface level. It's something that's deep, and that's because Bilal is someone who truly cares about these people. He will always be there for them. He helps them grow. He's always there to listen, and he's always there for advice. And he'll always randomly FaceTime you in the workday to talk about one of his new side hustles. Bilal and Maria, I am so, so happy for you two. I am honestly over the moon that you guys have found each other. I think you complement Bilal perfectly, Maria, and I know that everyone probably tells Bilal that he's so lucky to have Maria, but Maria, I gotta tell you from the other side that Bilal's not just one of the good ones, he's one of the great ones. So congratulations, guys.
Thank you, Horace. Next, I'd like to invite Imad to the stage.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Imad. I've known Bilal ever since I was a little kid, and I just wanted to talk to you all about what it's like to be friends with Bilal for this long. Firstly, you all need to know Bilal is super considerate of his friends. By that I mean he's so considerate to the point where it kind of stresses you out sometimes. For example, when I got into Berkeley, like any excited new student, I went to go visit campus. And mind you, this was like a week or 2 weeks before finals week, so it was a pretty busy time for most people there. And Bilal came and he became my campus tour guide for like the next 3 hours. Then after that, he tells me he needs to study for a final for a class that he attended like twice that semester. So hearing this, I got stressed out for him and told him it's probably time for him to go and study. And in classic Bilal fashion, he decided to join my family for lunch that day instead. So that's Bilal. Secondly, when you're friends with Bilal, you realize when he has a new interest or idea, you're included in it. Let me elaborate. When we were in high school, Bilal started a side hustle where he sold hats. When he first told me about it, he asked me if I wanted to buy a hat. And you know, I'm a good friend. I wanted to support his business, so I bought a hat as well. And then that was just the start of it, because pretty soon after buying that hat, he had me going around my high school selling hats to people, or as he put it, to get a $10 cut of profits on each hat that I sold. So I now, 11 years later, I finally realize, Bilal, you were technically my first boss. Not only that, moral of the story is, if you're friends with Bilal, before you realize it, he'll probably have you working for him. Lastly, I just want to say Bilal is always there for his friends in good times and bad times. I've had my fair share of highs and lows over the past few years, and Bilal's been right by my side through all of them, and I love you for that, man. And I'm happy you found someone like Maria who's just as, if not more, personable, high-achieving, and as supportive as you. So congratulations to you both, and I wish you all the best in the next phase of your life.
Thank you, Imad. Next, I'd invite to the stage Niall.
All right. Bismillah. Sorry. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Niall. For those of you who do, I'm sorry. Bilal asked me to give a speech a while back, and he told me repeatedly, don't make it senti. No promises, but here we go. Over the years, Bilal has been many things to many people. Aankhon ki thandak, maa baap ke liye. A bratty baby brother to Sabine, rap icon, thanks to Bizzle in middle school, Bollywood dance star and hosshole at Berkeley, clothing magnate and co-founder of the world-famous Jami apparel brand, to name just a few. I actually first met Bilal in high school when I moved to the Bay Area and almost immediately disliked him. Bilal was the prototypical high school cool kid, and I was the nerd at the opposite end of the spectrum. Meanwhile, Maria was senior class president in Sacramento, if anyone's wondering. If you told me in 2014 I'd be giving a speech at his wedding, I would have lied and said, who? As luck would have it, we both ended up attending community college and sharing classes. We first started to become friends when we would carpool to campus because you could only make so much small talk. Looking back, Bilal probably wishes he had never offered me a ride because he got a lot more than he bargained for. Over the years, the things I've put this man through, oof. From setting off building-wide fire alarms at a dinner I was cooking he didn't even want to be at, to delirious all-nighters at Moffett Library, to having to teach me how to talk to girls unsuccessfully, to being my guinea pig for whenever I cooked, whenever his mom's food in his freezer ran out, to badgering me to do the homework or study for tests or show up on time for once. He's been through a lot because of me, and I'm grateful. Truth of the matter is, we actually make a great team, but he's definitely pulled more weight in our friendship and is probably one of the larger reasons I graduated from college. I don't like telling him this because we all know his ego is already too big, but this guy right here is the single best friend, honestly brother, anyone could really ask for, which I'm sure is a sentiment shared by many in this room. And here's why. He's consistently dependable, supremely patient, remarkably kind, and is always there. Just looking around, I see so many disparate crowds brought together by these two incredible people. And when my dad got cancer a few years back and my world was reeling, Bilal was the one who helped me get my bearings. When I didn't have a job offer a month before graduation, Bilal was there for me, constantly reassuring me, pushing me, giving me faith in myself. When I'm in a funk or completely off base, this man has time and time again slapped some sense into me. Many times literally. He simply doesn't give up on people, and seeing him grow these past few years has been nothing short of a blessing. There's no one I'd rather be up here celebrating. Well, except Maria. Fun fact, Maria and I are also good friends, and she was also at that dinner with the fire alarm incident. A number of us transferred into Berkeley at the same time, and let me tell you, times were tough, and these boys were on the prowl. Some of which worked out, shout out Usman or Nusha, also in this room. Bilal is charming, a true ladies' man, so he had no shortage of options. But I've never seen him look at someone the way he looked at Maria, before or since. This guy could not stop talking about her. How smart she was, how easy it was to talk to her, how funny she was, debatable, how well she cooked. That one's a joke. Maria has been a catalyst for Bilal's growth. She makes him softer, definitely inspires him to be better dressed, and less rash. Bilal also makes Maria better, especially with regards to taming her Zara addiction. Maria is whip-smart and witty, thoughtful to a fault, and a beautiful individual all around. Just don't get in a car with her, or ask her to make chai, and God forbid you play taboo with her. Most people as obstinately stubborn and competitive as these two would have a hard time being friends, let alone husband and wife. But Maria and Bilal balance each other out and make each other better. At Jummah yesterday, the Khatib mentioned a hadith along the lines of, a true friend is someone who reminds you of Allah, in the sense of making you more mindful of God and closer to Him. In that regard, Maria and Bilal are the truest of friends, not just to us, but to each other. I'm so excited to see you two grow together and be there for one another in the years to come, inshallah. Must be nice.
Thank you, Niall. Next, I'd like to invite to this stage the biggest reason I'm standing here, Sabine, my wife.
Hello? Okay. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. I'm not huge into public speaking, so I'm going to just read off my phone. I really apologize for that. For those who don't know me, I'm Sabine, Bilal's sister. For starters, can we please just give a huge round of applause to Maria and Bilal for orchestrating this amazing weekend. It's as if they had their wedding planned all along before they met, but then finally they met someone to match their energy and execute it with. As Dishan mentioned earlier, Bilal always has a tendency to ask us a million questions, whether that be what to wear, what he should eat for lunch, or even who he should hang out with. Maria, on behalf of myself, my family, and Bilal's friends, I'm excited to pass the torch on to you to answer the questions. For those of you that don't know, Bilal is a very emotional guy, and he's not afraid to shed a few tears. Some of you may have seen them at the nikah, and you will most likely see them again tonight. While some may consider his emotions cheesy, I think the same quality will make him a great husband, and I'm thankful to witness the person he has become, as dorky as he is. I'm wishing you both the best, and I'm so excited to see you grow together.
Thank you, Sabine. And last but not least, I'd like to invite the groom's father, Asif Uncle.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. So there will be no roasting and there will be no toasting. But I'm just here to thank everyone. So I also took a few notes so that I stay on track and don't make it a long speech. So on behalf of the Tariq and Qidwai families, I would like to thank each one of you for joining us today to celebrate Maria and Bilal's wedding. So we are grateful that you could join us. Several of our family members have traveled from long distances, including Pakistan, Canada, Maryland, North Carolina, Nevada, Southern California, up and down the coast, and all around. So thank you so very much. In addition, in the community that we have lived, we have formed friendships. And these are lifelong friendships, and you're all family, and we appreciate that you have joined us here to participate in this happy occasion. Lastly, I would be remiss if I did not thank the great contingent of friends that Bilal has here. So a round of applause for all of his friends. And he has friends from elementary school, high school, college, Zihanat, community, you name it. So thank you all for coming. And similarly, I'm told that Maria has a great group of gals who are friends. So welcome you all. With that, there's not much more to add. Thank you so much. And our best wishes and lifelong duas to both Maria and Bilal.
इश्क की साजिशें, इश्क की बाजियां, हारा मैं खेल के दो दिलों का जुआ। क्यों तूने मेरी फुर्सत की, क्यों दिल में इतनी हरकत की, इश्क में इतनी बरकत की, ये तूने क्या किया। फिरूं अब
क्या किया। सारी दुनिया से जीत के मैं आया हूँ इधर, तेरे आगे ही मैं हारा किया, तूने क्या असर। मैं दिल का राज कहता हूँ कि जब जब सांसें लेता हूँ तेरा ही नाम लेता हूँ, ये तूने क्या किया। मेरी बाहों को तेरी सांसों की जो आदतें लगी हैं ऐसी, जी लेता हूँ अब मैं थोड़ा और। मेरे दिल की रेत पे आंखों की जो बड़े पर छाई तेरी, पी लेता हूँ तब मैं थोड़ा और। जाने कौन है तू मेरी, मैं ना जानू ये मगर, जहाँ जाऊँ मैं करूँ मैं वहाँ तेरा ही जिक्र। मुझे तू राजी लगती है, जीती हुई बाजी लगती है, तबीयत ताजी लगती है, ये तूने क्या किया। मैं दिल का राज कहता हूँ कि जब जब सांसें लेता हूँ तेरा ही नाम लेता हूँ, ये तूने क्या किया। करता है तेरी बातें सुनूं, सौदे मैं अधूरे चुनूं, मुफ्त का हुआ ये फायदा। क्यों खुद को मैं बर्बाद करूं, फना हो के तुझसे मिलूं, इश्क का जब है कायदा। तेरी राहों से जो गुजरी है मेरी डगर, मैं भी आगे बढ़ गया हूँ के थोड़ा बेफिक्र। कहो तो किससे मर्जी लूं, कहो तो किसको अर्जी दूं, हंसता अब थोड़ा फर्जी हूँ, ये तूने क्या किया। मैं दिल का राज कहता हूँ कि जब जब सांसें लेता हूँ इश्क की साजिशें, इश्क की
तूने लब से आंखों को, मन्नतें पूरी तुमसे ही। तू मिले जहां मेरा जहां है वहां, रौनकें सारी तुमसे ही। ओ छू लिया तूने लब से आंखों को, मन्नतें पूरी तुमसे ही। तू मिले जहां मेरा जहां है वहां, रौनकें सारी तुमसे ही। पिया और पिया।
Everyone who is in the hall, please quiet down. We're going to get started on this game. Thank you, thank you. So I'm going to hand the mic off to Hadia. She's going to explain this game. and let's get started.
Thanks, Ishan. So the game is called Most Likely To. The way it works is I'm going to ask a series of questions about who is more any such quality, and they're going to raise either the bride's shoe or the groom's shoe to say who is more likely to do one of those things. Okay? All right. So if everyone can find their seats, we're going to start. Okay. Hello? Okay, so who made the first move? Nice. Okay, now who is more romantic? Okay, this is a good one. Who wears the pants in the relationship? It's Maria. Who's messier? Oh. Conflicted answers. So, Bilal? Maria? No, both. Maria? Yeah, okay. Who's the better cook? No shoes. No shoes are gonna be raised. No one can cook. Who's the better driver? We know this. Who spends more time getting ready? No. Stop lying, Maria. Okay, who's more likely to start an argument? Oh. Interesting. Self-awareness, that's good. Okay, who's more likely to apologize first? Good for you, Bilal. Who's more stubborn? Unanimous. This is a good one. Who's the big spender? Big spender. Zara would agree. Okay, final question. Who's the better dancer? Okay.
दूल्हे की सालियो हरे दुपट्टे वालियो दूल्हे की सालियो हरे दुपट्टे वालियो जूते दे दो पैसे ले लो जूते दे दो पैसे ले लो
दुल्हन के देवर तुम दिखलाओ ना यूं तेवर दुल्हन के देवर तुम दिखलाओ ना यूं
We got both shoes. Hey, we need to. Yo, ask your man. Yo, you got both. Yo, we got both shoes.
Bilal,
asking? Bilal, 5,000. Bilal, 5,000. Already spent enough. Spend more. 5,000. For everyone. Come on. For everyone. Well, we put a lot of effort. Where's our pay? Hey, bro, play tickets are 5,000. 5,000. Play tickets are cheap, yo. Friends, y'all gonna go back somehow. It's all of us. We have both. How do you go from 5,000 to 500? Where's the map? Where'd the zero drop from? 5,000.
You keep going up, the life
are worth the 5,000. These giving shoes to the game is out.
I need you to go to the outlet by another pair, right?
He's creepy these. I'm telling you, bro. He's been hanging on the wall. No. These shoes are getting sprayed on the wall, man. They're worth a lot more.
going up. Arm going up. Arm going up. You're going higher, bro. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. How are we going to 550? We're at 2,500. We're at 2,500. No, isn't your minimum wage going up? So is the price for the shoe. How do you guys? You get a food dish.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. I know you guys have been seeing a lot of Maria and Bilal, but we want to actually just say a couple of words before the night ends. We just wanted to, on behalf of both of us, both of our families, we wanted to thank you all for coming and celebrating this joyous moment with us. We truly appreciate every single one of you coming. We understand, obviously, it's a holiday season, it's literally New Year's weekend. There's a pandemic going on, all of that. So the fact that all of you guys still showed out and came and supported us, enjoyed this time with us, we truly do appreciate it. We wouldn't want to spend this time with anybody else. Thank you very much. We hope you guys But again, thank you all so much for coming. Hope you guys have a great night. Drive home safely. Thank you.
एहसास की जो जुबान बन गए, एहसास की जो जुबान बन गए, दिल में मेरे मेहमान बन गए। आपकी तारीफ में क्या कहें, आप हमारी जान बन गए, आप हमारी जान बन गए। आप ही रब आप ईमान बन गए, आप हमारी जान बन गए।
किस्मत से हमें आप हमदम मिल गए, जैसे कि दुआ को अल्फाज मिल गए। सोचा जो नहीं वो हासिल हो गया, चाहूं और क्या कि खुदा दे अब मुझे।
रब से मिला एक आयान बन गए, ख्वाबों का मेरे मकान बन गए।
आपकी तारीफ में क्या कहें, आप हमारी जान बन गए, आप हमारी जान बन गए।
आप ही रब आप ईमान बन गए,
आप हमारी जान बन गए।
मेरा मान है माही, मैं तो सजदा करूं उनको। अर्ज़ रुबाई मेरी फर्ज गवाही, मेरी इश्क हुआ मुझको। इलाही मेरा मान है माही, मैं तो सजदा करूं उनको। अर्ज़ रुबाई मेरी फर्ज गवाही, मेरी इश्क हुआ मुझको। बन गए।
मेरी राहें तेरे तक है, तुझ पे ही तो मेरा हक है। इश्क मेरा तू बेशक है, तुझ पे ही तो मेरा हक है।
साथ छोड़ूंगा ना तेरे पीछे आऊंगा, छीन लूंगा या खुदा से मांग लाऊंगा। तेरे नाल तकदीरां लिखवाऊंगा, मैं तेरा बन जाऊंगा, मैं तेरा बन जाऊंगा। सो तेरी मैं कसम यही खाऊंगा।
अपना काफिला जब प्यार से चला, लोगों का दिल जला, यारों का दिल मिला। मोहब्बत का
यही सिलसिला मुकाला मुकाबला लैला ओहो लैला मुकाबला सुभान अल्लाह लैला ओहो लैला
ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਫਿਰ ਹੱਸਦੀ ਖੇਡਦੀ ਉਹ ਗੁੱਤ ਦੀ ਪਰਾਂਦੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਗ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਮੇਲਦੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਫਿਰ ਹੱਸਦੀ ਖੇਡਦੀ ਕਾਲਜ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਵੇ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਨਾਗ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਮੇਲਦੀ ਆਸ਼ਿਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦਰਸ਼ ਦਿਖਾਇਆ ਕਰੋ ਜੀ ਕਦੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਗਾਲੀ ਭੁੱਲ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਆਇਆ ਕਰੋ ਜੀ ਕਦੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਗਾਲੀ ਭੁੱਲ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਆਇਆ ਕਰੋ ਜੀ ਕਦੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਗਾਲੀ ਭੁੱਲ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਆਇਆ ਕਰੋ ਜੀ ਕਦੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਗਾਲੀ ਭੁੱਲ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਗੋਰੀਆਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ 'ਚ ਤੇਰੇ ਟੋਏ ਬੜੇ ਪੱਬਦੇ ਤੇਰਾ ਪਿਆਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਸੋਹਣੇ ਬੜੇ ਲੱਗਦੇ ਗੋਰੀਆਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ 'ਚ ਤੇਰੇ ਟੋਏ ਬੜੇ ਪੱਬਦੇ ਤੇਰਾ ਪਿਆਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਸੋਹਣੇ ਬੜੇ ਲੱਗਦੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਤਰਸ ਵੀ ਖਾਇਆ ਕਰੋ ਜੀ ਕਦੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਗਾਲੀ ਭੁੱਲ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਆਇਆ ਕਰੋ ਜੀ ਕਦੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਗਾਲੀ ਭੁੱਲ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਆਇਆ ਕਰੋ ਜੀ ਕਦੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਗਾਲੀ ਭੁੱਲ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਆਇਆ ਕਰੋ ਜੀ ਕਦੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਗਾਲੀ ਭੁੱਲ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਜਿੱਧਰੋਂ ਵੀ ਲੰਘੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਮਾਰਦੇ ਸੀਟੀਆਂ ਉਹ ਕਰਦੇ ਇਸ਼ਾਰੇ ਕੋਈ ਮਾਰਦਾ ਗੀਟੀਆਂ ਜਿੱਧਰੋਂ ਵੀ ਲੰਘੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਮਾਰਦੇ ਸੀਟੀਆਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਇਸ਼ਾਰੇ ਕੋਈ ਮਾਰਦਾ ਗੀਟੀਆਂ ਸੱਜਣਾ ਨੂੰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨਾ ਸਤਾਇਆ ਕਰੋ ਜੀ ਕਦੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਗਾਲੀ ਭੁੱਲ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਆਇਆ ਕਰੋ ਜੀ ਕਦੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਗਾਲੀ ਭੁੱਲ ਕੇ ਵੀ
देखे झुमके लगाने चार ठुमके छिछोरे नाचे जम के रे यूपी में दिन दहाड़े विंडो आंचल पे ताड़े हम के आगे फाड़े रे बेटी की है मेरी नोटी नजरिया उसको बना करके उसको बना करके मैनू सोनी ते नखरे सोने लगदे सोनी ते नखरे सोने लगदे मैनू सोनी ते नखरे सोने लगदे ओ कहंदी पॉपी जैम कहंदी ए ओ जाने जाना कहंदी पॉपी जैम कहंदी ए ओए 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 पॉपी जैम कहंदी ए ओ जाने जाना कहंदी पॉपी जैम कहंदी ए ओ जाने जाना कहंदी सोनी ते नखरे सोने लगदे मैनू सोनी ते नखरे सोने लगदे सोनी ते नखरे सोने लगदे मैनू सोनी ते नखरे सोने लगदे ओ कहंदी पॉप ओ कहंदी पॉप ओ जाने जाना कहंदी पॉप ओ कहंदी पॉप
दरवाजे को कुंडी मारो कोई ना बच के जाने पाए डीजे को समझा दो म्यूजिक गलती से भी रुक ना जाए दगा दगा जो फील करे वो जाके दो रेड बुल कटक ले जिसको डांस नहीं करना वो जाके अपनी भैंस चराए
बस आज की रात है कल से वही से आपे है जी भर के नाच लो ना घर वाले ना मापे हैं क्लब पे अपना राज है करने की क्या बात है ये तो बस शुरुआत है ये तो बस शुरुआत है
अरे अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है अरे अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है
ये तो बस शुरुआत है
बाद में ना कहना कुछ भी पहले ही दे तू वार्निंग पार्टी चलेगी टिल 6 in the morning जी भर के ना चले वे भी नाच नाच के तोड़ दे सैंडल आंटी पुलिस बुला लेगी तो यार तेरा कर लेगा हैंडल सूचना जनहित में जारी जिसको अपनी जान प्यारी चुपचाप वो फ्लोर पे आए फ्लोर पे आके नाचे गाए नखरे वखरे ना दिखाए शर्म तो करते पाए पाए माइकल जैक्सन वाले 2-3 एक्शन करके दिखाए पार्टी करनी है हम पार्टी करेंगे किसी के भी पापा से नहीं डरेंगे हम हैं बेटे हम बाकी सारे पानी कम हमें रोक के दिखाए जिसकी जिसकी तू हो
तू होगी 1 to 2 ओ कुड़िए what to do ओ हो गई मुंडे दी पतंगा वारगी तू एवें उड़दी ओ हो गई मुंडे दी हिला ते चलदी टुक टुक तू करदी मेकअप तू करदी आ अंग्रेजी पढ़दी गिट पिट तू करदी जिमें कोइन साडी विक्टोरिया तू कैंटी बिग बैन दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा ओ जदों नच पैन दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा तू कैंटी बिग बैन दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा ओ जदों नच पैन दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा
तारे गिन गिन याद च तेरी मैं तां जागर रातां नूं रोक न पावां अखियां विचों गम दियां बरसातां नूं तारे गिन गिन याद च तेरी मैं तां जागर रातां नूं रोक न पावां अखियां विचों गम दियां बरसातां नूं हो इश्क तेरा ਭੁੱਲ ਨਾ ਪਾਵਾਂ ਤੇਰੀਆਂ ਮਿੱਠੀਆਂ ਬਾਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਪਲ ਵੀ ਮੈਂ ਭੁੱਲ ਨਾ ਪਾਵਾਂ ਤੇਰੀਆਂ ਮਿੱਠੀਆਂ ਬਾਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਰੋਕ ਨਾ ਪਾਵਾਂ ਅੱਖੀਆਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਗਮ ਦੀਆਂ ਬਰਸਾਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਰੋਕ ਨਾ ਪਾਵਾਂ ਅੱਖੀਆਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਗਮ ਦੀਆਂ ਬਰਸਾਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਹੋ
slow it down.
ओ एक तेरे संग यारा अख लड़ने लगी, अख लड़ लड़ के आगे बढ़ने लगी। एक तेरे संग यारा अख लड़ने लगी, अख लड़ लड़ के आगे बढ़ने लगी। ओ तेरे दिल के इशारे ये तो पढ़ने लगी, अख लड़ लड़ के आगे बढ़ने लगी। ओ मुंडा जिद पे अड़ा, ओ तेरे पीछे पड़ा, ओ मुंडा जिद पे अड़ा, तेरे पीछे पड़ा, मेरे नाल कर ले जरा। दिल देना दिल लेना, दिल देना दिल लेना, है सौदा, है सौदा, है सौदा करा करा, है सौदा करा करा, है सौदा करा करा, है सौदा करा करा। तेरा टंगिया आशिक जो मूहों मंगे ना पानी, हत्थां नूं थुकला के फिरदी ओ मुंडियां दी ठाणी। तेरा टंगिया आशिक जो मूहों मंगे ना पानी, हत्थां नूं थुकला के फिरदी ओ मुंडियां दी ठाणी। सौरभ दी लगे पैरी हीर दी, सौरभ दी लगे पैरी हीर दी, तुरे जदों इक तड़के नी अज फिर कित्ते, अज फिर कित्ते, अज फिर कित्ते चलिए मोरनी बन के, मोरनी बन के, अज फिर कित्ते चलिए मोरनी बन के, मोरनी बन के।
ਜੇ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਡੈਡ ਨੂੰ ਵੇ ਬਚਦਾ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਨਾ ਰਾਤੀ ਕੰਨ ਟੱਪ ਕੇ ਤੂੰ ਆਈ ਮੰਨ ਵੇ ਨਾ ਰਾਤੀ ਕੰਨ ਟੱਪ ਕੇ ਤੂੰ ਆਈ ਮੰਨ ਵੇ ਓ ਮੇਰੀ ਮੰਮੀ ਨੂੰ ਪਸੰਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ ਤੂੰ ਵੇ ਤੇਰਾ ਗੋਰਾ ਮੂੰਹ ਮੈਂ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ ਕਰਦੀ ਚੱਲ ਵੇ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ ਕਰਦੀ ਚੱਲ ਵੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ ਹੈ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਰ ਕੰਮ ਵੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ ਹੈ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਰ ਕੰਮ ਵੇ ਬਿਨਾ ਹੈ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਰ ਕੰਮ ਵੇ ਬਿਨਾ ਹੈ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਰ ਕੰਮ ਓ ਮੇਰੀ ਮੰਮੀ ਨੂੰ ਪਸੰਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ ਤੂੰ ਵੇ ਤੇਰਾ ਗੋਰਾ ਮੂੰਹ ਮੈਂ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ ਕਰਦੀ ਚੱਲ ਵੇ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ ਕਰਦੀ ਚੱਲ
ਅੱਖ ਸੁਰਮੇ ਨਾਲ ਲੱਦੀ ਹੋਈ ਨਾਰ ਦੀ, ਖਿੱਚ ਖਿੱਚ ਕੇ ਨਿਸ਼ਾਨੇ ਸਿੱਧੇ ਮਾਰਦੀ। ਅੱਖ ਸੁਰਮੇ ਨਾਲ ਲੱਦੀ ਹੋਈ ਨਾਰ ਦੀ, ਖਿੱਚ ਖਿੱਚ ਕੇ ਨਿਸ਼ਾਨੇ ਸਿੱਧੇ ਮਾਰਦੀ। ਮੇਰੀ ਥੋੜੀ ਬਹੁਤੀ ਦਾਰੂ ਅੱਜ ਲੱਗੀ ਸੋਹਣਿਆ, ਥੋੜੀ ਬਹੁਤੀ ਦਾਰੂ ਅੱਜ ਲੱਗੀ ਸੋਹਣਿਆ, ਤਾਈਓ ਗੋਰਾ ਮੁਖ ਹੋਇਆ ਅੰਗਿਆਰ ਵਰਗਾ। ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਸੂਲੀ ਉੱਤੇ ਟੰਗੀ ਰੱਖਦਾ ਵੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਨਖਰਾ ਜੋ ਤਿੱਖੀ ਤਲਵਾਰ ਵਰਗਾ। ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਸੂਲੀ ਉੱਤੇ ਟੰਗੀ ਰੱਖਦਾ ਵੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਨਖਰਾ ਜੋ ਤਿੱਖੀ ਤਲਵਾਰ ਵਰਗਾ।
ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਮਿਊਜ਼ਿਕ ਨੂੰ ਦੇ ਦੇ ਉਹ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਟੱਚ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਓਏ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਕਿਤੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਘੁੰਮ ਘੁਮਾ ਜਾ ਚੀਚੀ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆ ਜਾ ਦਿਵਾਂਗਾ ਨੂੰ ਛਣਕਾ ਜਾ ਦਿਲਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਨੀ ਤੜਕਾ ਜਾ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਤੇ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਦੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਟੱਚ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਓਏ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਚਾਂਦੀ ਵਰਗੇ ਦੰਦ ਚਮਕਣੇ ਮਰ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਗੁੜ ਖਾ ਕੇ ਓਏ ਸਾਰੁਕ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਛੜਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਤੂੰ ਹੱਸੀ ਬਚ ਬਚਾ ਕੇ ਚਾਂਦੀ ਵਰਗੇ ਦੰਦ ਚਮਕਣੇ ਮਰ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਗੁੜ ਖਾ ਕੇ ਓਏ ਸਾਰੁਕ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਛੜਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਤੂੰ ਹੱਸੀ ਬਚ ਬਚਾ ਕੇ ਓਏ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਏ ਜਾਪਾਨ ਦੀ ਪਰ ਹੈ ਪਿੱਛੋਂ ਮੁਲਤਾਨ ਦੀ ਇਹਦੇ ਮਕਰਾਨੀ ਥਲੋਚੀ ਤੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਟੱਚ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਓਏ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਕਦਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਘੁੰਮ ਘੁਮਾ ਜਾ ਕਿ ਚੀਚੀ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆ ਜਾ ਨਿਬੰਗਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਛਿੜਕਾ ਜਾ ਦਿਲਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਨੀ ਤੜਕਾ ਜਾ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਤਾਂ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਦੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਟੱਚ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਓਏ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਪਾਂਸਰੂ ਦੇ ਲੰਮੀ ਜਈਆਂ ਲਗਾ ਗਜ਼ ਲੰਮੇ ਵਾਲ ਤੇਰੇ ਵਰਗੀ ਲੱਭਦੀ ਕਿਤੇ ਕਿਤੇ ਬਾਈ ਹੁਸਨ ਦਾ ਪੈ ਗਿਆ ਤਾਲ ਬਾਈ ਪਾਂਸਰੂ ਦੇ ਲੰਮੀ ਜਈਆਂ ਲਗਾ ਗਜ਼ ਲੰਮੇ ਵਾਲ ਤੇਰੇ ਵਰਗੀ ਲੱਭਦੀ ਕਿਤੇ ਕਿਤੇ ਬਾਈ ਹੁਸਨ ਦਾ ਪੈ ਗਿਆ ਤਾਲ ਓਏ ਹੁਣ ਦੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਵੇਖ ਕੇ ਰਾਵੇ ਗੁੱਤੀ ਲਾਲੋ ਲਾਲ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਦੇ ਸ਼ਹਿਰੀ ਤੇ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਦੇ ਪੰਡੋਰਾ ਟੱਚ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਓਏ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਕਿਤੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਘੁੰਮ ਘੁਮਾ ਜਾ ਕਿ ਚੀਚੀ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆ ਜਾ ਨਿਬੰਗਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਛਿੜਕਾ ਜਾ ਦਿਲਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਨੀ ਤੜਕਾ ਜਾ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਤੇ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਦੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਟੱਚ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਓਏ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬਣ ਨੱਚ ਅੱਖ ਮਿਲਾ ਕੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਲੀਏ ਫਿਰ ਅੱਖ ਚੁਰਾਵੀਂ ਨਾ ਓਏ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿਤੇ ਤੇ ਡੋਲੀ ਨਾ ਮੇਰੀ
तुझे गोद में लेके मैं अजलाड लडावा देखे सपने नींदों में मीठी लोरियां गावा है ये दुआएं तू जुग जुग जीवे है ये दुआएं तू जुग जुग जी मैं वारी जावा तुझे गोद में लेके मैं अजलाड देखे सपने नींदों में मीठी लोरियां गावा आँखें तेरी भीगे कभी ना, ओ मेरी बिटिया रानी। रब ने खुशियों के धागों से बुनी हो तेरी कहानी। धूप के साए ना तुझ पे आए, धूप के साए ना तुझ पे आए, सर पे तेरे हर पल बस हो ठंडिया छावा। हाँ, तुझे गोद में लेके मैं अज लाड लडावा। देखे सपने नींदों में, मीठी लोरियां गावा, लोरियां गावा। तुझे गोद में लेके मैं अज लाड लडावा। देखे सपने नींदों